Greetings to everyone. Today, I wanted to share a story about something that happened to me recently. And to give you some context about how I was feeling at that time, um, I would say I was feeling really aimless. And to put it uh, quite frankly, aimless would be an understatement because the way I was feeling that day was more than what I would call aimless. I was actually feeling very empty, and I felt like I had no purpose in life to do anything. I was, I was desperately searching for a purpose, but I just couldn't find anything. So I was really hopeless and aimless at that time. And then things were just going normal. And then one day I had a uh, party to attend. It was actually a marriage ceremony that I had to attend, and I really didn't uh, knew the people who were getting married that closely. My father was closely related to them, but I really didn't much know about them, but I still attended the marriage. And during the marriage, I was seated on a table with random people. I just chose a random table to be seated, and besides me was sitting an old man. Right. So I really didn't know anything about this old man. I didn't even remotely know who he was, what his name was, what he did. I just sat next to him out of the random. And then this old man starts talking to me. He starts asking me my name, what I do, and then I asked him what he did as well. Turned out he was an anthropologist. So that was the first time I ever met an anthropologist. So that's beside the point. But at we started having a conversation, and then at one point, he asked me a particular question. He asked me what my dream was, and to be honest, I was kind of shocked that someone as random as that person would ask such a personal question so bluntly. And and that question kind of um, and that question kind of left me speechless because as said earlier, I wasn't feeling uh, I didn't feel like had a very strong sense of purpose. I was feeling really aimless. Um, and so when he asked me what my dream was, I couldn't really say anything to him, and he was really shocked that a young person like me didn't have a dream. And I won't go into uh, what conversation we had that day, but I just wanted to say that um, that that event that meeting with the old guy and him asking me what my dream was really caused me to think think about what my dream really was. And I don't know what really happened, but I mean, I was trying to find out what my aim was, but not particularly what my dream was. So I don't know, but after thinking for a while, I actually um, I actually started to come back to dreams that I had in the past. And you know, those and what I noticed was that actually it was not that I didn't have dreams. It was quite the opposite. I had actually a lot of dreams. So so what I noticed was um, I had dreams, and I believe everybody has dreams, but they just uh, you just as you live on life, you're faced with so many problems, so many constraints that may be physical, that may be financial, that may be cultural, that slowly you kind of come to the conclusion that your dreams cannot be fulfilled, right? That your dreams are just dreams that you just have in the back of the mind. And that didn't sit with me very well that day. That you know um, that someone has dreams, and they just abandon their dreams because of you know physical reasons, right? And we just abandon our dream and start living a very practical, right, life that didn't sit right with me. and and honestly, I've been living like that for a while now. uh, and honestly, that's not a I feel like that's not a life worth living. um, I started to feel like um, and I felt like this always, that a life where you have a dream and you um, do everything you can to pursue that dream is actually a more valuable life, a more purpose filled life. And so that is something new that has happened to me recently. And what I really wanted to say through this video is, to all the people watching, that if you ever feel like you don't have a purpose in life, or you don't have goals in life, please um, please try to think what your dream is. And I know the aimless people will feel like I don't really have any dreams, but I'm not ready to take that for an answer, because I believe everybody has a dream. They're just uh, they just abandon their dreams because they think that their dreams are not possible, right? So I want you to remove all the conditioning that uh, this my dream won't work out because I don't have money, or it's not possible where I live, or it can be any kind of um, any kind of reason that you come up with to abandon your dream, right? So I just want you to think that if anything was possible, if nothing was a problem, like money was not a problem, the situation you are in was not a problem, what would you do? What are your dreams? What would you really want to pursue? And I suggest that you pursue them, right? And that might seem a bit uh, illogical because how are you gonna pursue something if there are so many problems? But I think in this case we have to be a bit delusional that uh, that you'll make it work, or maybe things will work out themselves, right? And I feel like um, living with this delusional hope that you will one day achieve your dream is much better than living a dreadful life with no purpose, feeling aimless, running from one thing to another. So that's all I wanted to say today. Yeah.